Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, this tutorial is scheduled for one look, introducing to you the Broke Beauty Guru and your host for Wrestling with Beauty, the Ring Queen, Lexa Rose! Okay, so today is Game of Thrones. I'm really not going to go into it too much with a verbal thing, but I'm going to be attempting to do fire and ice. I don't know which side is going to be fire. I don't know which side is going to be ice. We're just going to go and wing it. Get it? Wing it. Dragons. Well, anyways, as you can see, my eyebrows have already been done. My eyes have already been primed. So, let's get started with it. I'm going to actually go to a oldie but goodie. My Lorac Cosmetics Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales eyeshadow palette. And we're just going to get started with a fluffy brush. And we're just going to put all over the lid this sea haze color on one side, and then we're gonna throw a different look on another side. Now, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dragon bite. So if it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. Okay, so now that we got the green on this side, we're going to throw a little bit of red in, and we're going to go right into Treasure. It's a nice shimmery color. We want this to be as shimmery as possible. We're just going to throw the same brush in, because this is all going on one side. We're just going to put it lightly here in the edge, on the outer corner, and look how nice that looks. That blends out really nicely. I've always really liked this palette, and it's a shame I didn't use it as much as I'd like to. So today, I'm glad I'm actually going to be using it. So, as you can see, I've got the half and half. It's really not easy to see because of my camera situation, but I have lost control of my life. Let's keep going! Okay, next we're going to go into this dark color called Black Heart. Is it black? Oh, no, Black Pearl. And we're going to throw that all over this side. But we're also going to do a lot of white in it. So the black is really just to help the white stand out just a little bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw right on top this color called Starry Night. And we're going to kind of blend it together with Black Pearl. Alright, so we're just going to blend out the harsh edges, and we're going to go right into Bones, which is appropriate. That's the only reason why I chose this palette, because it's very, very, I guess close to Game of Thrones as you can get. I mean, I don't have the money to buy the Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeshadow palette. I am broke. So we're just gonna go with what we have, because that's what the Broke Beauty Guru does. As I like to say, I make $1 out of 15 cents. So we're gonna go right into Bones, and we're just gonna kind of blend out on this side, and we're also gonna blend out on the other side. Just want to do this side first, which was a bad idea because there's a lot of dark colors in it. So we're just gonna go right back in, and we're just gonna do this side first and blend it out. Okay, so now that we've got everything blended out, I don't know if you could see it. Everything's all blended and stuff. Let's see here in the light. See the blues and stuff? Because this is supposed to be the Ice King's dragon, and this one's supposed to be Daenerys's dragons. I know there's one that's, I forget which one it is, but he's kind of green and reddish. And you're probably wondering, they kind of all look the same. No, they don't, okay? One is more darker and has a little bit of reddish in it. One is kind of greener and has a little bit of reddish. And there's another one who's kind of a mix of all three, but he's kind of the runt of the litter. So, deal with it. Anyways, what we're going to do is we are going to put this down. We're going to go right into my Care Bear liquid lip, in Grumpy Bear. And we're going to just draw on the scales on this side. And then we're just going to mix it with a bit of white for some highlight. And then throw some black on, obviously, for detailing. So this part is going to take a while. Now, you're not going to be able to see it immediately, but once I put in the white and the black and all the detailing and stuff like that, then you'll start to see it, and you'll be like, oh, now I get why she put the blue in. So, yeah. Just give me a teeny tiny bit. Okay, so now that we've got the pattern on my eyes, I'm going to give you a little bit of close-up. It still looks a bit sloppy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right into my palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right back into Black Pearl. Ooh, I have the wrong brush. The wrong brush. I'm trying to look for my pencil one. Here we go. On this brush, we're going to just dip in a Black Pearl and Starry Night. And we're just going to fill in all the little gaps that are supposed to have the dark color in them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the crisscrosses on this side. And I'm using the Sense Cosmetics Shadow Sense Long Lasting Eyeshadow in Whisper Pink. We're just going to load up the brush, as Bob Ross would say. And let's start making some happy lines. Okay, so as you can tell, what I did was I did the lines on this side, and what I did was to fill in between, I used the Styla Liquid Lip in Vivid Jade. And then to fill in this side, I used a combination of Styla's Liquid Eyeshadow in Kitten mixed with Ofra Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in, I believe it's called Havana Nights. So that's what I did. I mixed them together to kind of give it that red shimmery look. And now what I'm going to do is the hard part, which is the eyeliner to give it definition. So I'm just going to use, you know, this brush real quick to kind of blend everything a little bit to kind of give it, you know, some softness instead of it all being harsh edges. So again, let's get cracking. Okay, so now to do the flames and the ice, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our Sugar Pill pressed powder in Kimchi, and then we're going to kind of graduate, give it a gradient on this side with Velocity, and then on this side we're going to just start adding like some purples, reds, and yellows. Okay, so I realized the kimchi wasn't coming off as vividly as I wanted it to, so I ended up having to do my full face. So, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I use, but if not, I'll just give you a refresher. Born This Way in Warm Nude, the Pretty Vulgar setting powder, and then I used my Fenty Beauty contour sticks in Amber and Linen to do all of the contouring. So now that we've got our face, an actual base to put these colors on, we're going to go right back into kimchi. And we're going to start applying this where we want to apply it. Okay, so now we're going to put Velocity in. More on this side than this side, because this side is going to be the ice side. And we just want to kind of enhance that blue. Just a little bit, not too much. And we're just going to drag it out under the under eye. Smoke it out. Smoke it out. Am I getting your attention? Are you paying attention? Are you writing notes? Better be. There's going to be a fucking quiz later. I kid. I hate quizzes. Okay, so now we're going to hit up our Riviera palette. And we're just going to go right into cans. Just a little bit, because this is a freaking pigmented purple. And we're only just going to start like the base of the flame on this side. Kind of give it a little gradient. And then we're going to add some pinks. And then we're going to add some reds and some chocolate milk. That wasn't a part of it, but I was thinking of chocolate milk. So now we're going to go right into Bahamas, which is that color right there. And we're going to kind of just, again, this is a really pigmented eyeshadow. So we're just going to put a little bit on the edges just to kind of bring everything out and blend it all together. Next, we're going to go into our BH Cosmetics palette, Take Me Back to Brazil, and we're going to just go right in and hit up this bright orange color, and we're again going to blend that out. Last but not least, we're going to go right into yellow, and of course the B&H, we're going to go right into this top yellow color. And we're just going to throw that up on top just to make the flames. Alright, so we're going to just touch up all of this before we start doing the detailing with the liner. And I will be right back. Okay, so we've got the fire. We've got the ice. Now, the details. We're using the Clinique Pretty Easy Eyelining Pen in black, and we're just going to draw all the detailing of the scales and the outline of the flames on this side, and then some parts of the wind for the blue. So let's get started. Now I'm going to give you a little helpful hint about drawing in the scales. They don't have to be even. This is supposed to be an organic design created by nature, which means that not all dragon scales, not all reptilian scales, not even hair is in the same uniform fashion. So if your scales look a little weird and stuff, and they're not like completely like even in a pattern, don't stress it. It's animal scales. Not supposed to be even. So I'm going to finish off this side and both sides off camera, and then what we'll do is we'll do the design work on the flames and the ice. Okay, so if you can tell, I did the scales and I did some designs. I'm gonna go in with the Razor Sharp liquid eyeliner in Bump from Urban Decay, and we're just gonna draw some white into here like little snowflakes, and also accentuate a bit of the white, not too much. Whew, Lord of mercy, let me tell you, didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to, especially the snowflakes, because I'm dealing with such a crappy liner. But you get the kind of gist. The lids look freaking dope. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our highlighter. And we're just going to grab whatever brush we have. I'm just going to grab this one. And we're going to go on this side. We're going to hit up Blue Sapphire. And we're going to put that in the inner corners and the brow bone. And we're going to just kind of throw some a little bit on here to make it look really pretty. Alright, for the fire side, what we're going to do is we're going to go right into Pink Opal, and we're going to put that on the inner corners and on the brow bone. Okay, so now that we've got the hard part done, we are going to go right into highlighting. And, sorry, does anybody ever get a runny nose after doing your makeup? Like, is that just like a thing that happens, or is it just me because I'm just a weirdo? Comment down below, because, like, my nose. I be staying getting that like freaking post-nasal drip for no fucking reason. Every time I do my makeup. Sorry, it's just something that happens. Okay, so we're going to hit up our liquid highlighter. I am trying to look for it. My Jeffree Star Liquid Frost in Frostbite, which is perfect. It's very versatile because it's white. And you can throw pretty much anything on there. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to go with a different liquid highlighter. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to use a different highlighter. I'm going to be going with the Color FX highlighting drops in, I believe this is called Moonlight. And we're just going to pop this on and blend it out with a beauty blender. So this, like the Jeffree Star one, this one kind of goes a long way as well. And it's very lightweight as well, which is a good thing. And we're just going to put that on the areas that we want to highlight. The brow bone and stuff. I want to give it a nice gold highlight. So we're just going to throw that in. And it's super blendable too, which is great. It doesn't dry up too fast. So you can work with it a little bit longer than you normally could. With like the Liquid Frost, it kind of like dries up fairly quickly, so you kind of got to be quick with it. So with this one, you don't have to be. It's like liquid butter, like shiny liquid butter. We're going to throw that right on top, right there. And then we're going to put right on top of that a little goodie that I got from Drip Cosmetics. It's kind of a, you know, indie brand, and they've got really good products. I'm really happy with it. If you want to save 10%, code's down below. We're just going to go in this shade. I don't know the name of it because they, you know, they didn't put names on it. But, you know, I was really happy with it. I didn't break out. I didn't have any allergic reactions to it. So obviously it's safe to use. And we're just going to kind of throw that right there a little bit. Not too much because we're going to throw more highlight on top. I just kind of wanted to set this a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the other highlighter palette that I have. And we're going to go right into Sapphire. And we're going to throw that, oh, right there. It's kind of give me a little frosty glow. And then for the other side, we're going to go back with our Drip Cosmetics because we want to really make that gold stand out. So we're just going to go back in real heavily and we're just going to pack it all on here. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to go right into my Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit and we're going to hit up Golden Dawn. And we're just going to load up that brush with all that freaking gorgeous gold goodness. And we're just going to put that right here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to throw in some blush with our NYX Fard Ombre. And we're just going to pop up, giggle. And just kind of give ourselves a little flush. Nothing too big because we want the real star of the show, the eyes, to really stand out. But still, it doesn't hurt to have some cutesy, blushy cheeks. And that looks really, really amazing. Amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm trying to find my jumbo eye pencil in Milk. And I can't find it. I'm really, really mad about that. Because usually I don't misplace something that importante. But I'm going to line this waterline with Milk. Do the mascara. And then we could finish off with lips. So I will be right back. Okay, so now we're going to finish off with the lips. We're going to start with our Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Sagittarius. And then we're going to put Clout on top. And I got the lips on, but I'm not done yet. I feel like there's something missing and I can't quite put my finger on it. I'll be right back.